Veronica, thank you so much for joining us. When it comes to the most urgent challenges, we hear a lot about finance. How do we get the money to where it needs to go?
Yeah, I think for us to really meet this moment, we need to think beyond just financing one project, one fund. We need to think about creating financial markets that can truly facilitate financing to meet these global challenges, be it climate, be it health, be it broader global inequality. And what do we mean by that? It means looking at things like data, which is the lifeblood of how financial markets flow. How do we make data more available, more comparable, more accessible so investors can invest with confidence? Things like financial instruments. There are some like sustainability-linked lending, like sustainability-linked bonds, which have shown promise for scale. How do we scale those and create the other forms of financial instruments that can deliver the financing we need at scale?
Obviously, this is hard. So, what does this all look like in action?
Yeah, we're seeing some really promising solutions at multiple levels. Let's start at the country level. Assessing the risk of financing, particularly in emerging and developing economies, can be tricky with a real lack of data. But we're seeing some promising solutions where data is being shared in more accessible ways so that that kind of country level risk can be better assessed. At the project level, we're seeing some really interesting structures for originating projects where inherently some of the risks, be it around offtake risk or the development risk, are taken care of from even the way the project itself is structured. And a final area is foreign currency. Here's where we need a lot more innovation, but some promising solutions for how we can make local currency solutions available at much bigger scale.
Let's face it, we're living in uncertain times. How do we make progress?
I've spoken with many leaders on this particular question, and what I'm sensing right now is what we need is a steely sense of resolve. There are still tremendous opportunities associated with financing a just energy transition, with financing inclusion, with financing progress in emerging and developed markets. The way that we can get there is we must remain pragmatic and determined.
Veronica, thank you.
Thank you so much.